Hi there, it's Jeremiah. Good afternoon. I am in Sedona, Arizona. It is just gorgeous. Ben and I had spent some time in Asheville, then we drove to Atlanta to spend a few days catching up with our friend Eli, who we had met also on Mount Shasta. It was nice spending time in Atlanta, you know, reconnecting, making new connections, building memories in a place where I didn't have that many great ones from stopovers on my travels in the past. And yeah, then we headed west. We drove 1,800 miles from Atlanta to Sedona in under 2 days. It was great. We tossed the wheel back and forth. It was beautiful. Route 40, man. If you haven't done Route 40, you have to. Just fantastic. So we were going to go meet a friend, John Hanna, who we had also met on Shasta here in Sedona. And, you know, we got out to the campsite and it was a little, yeah, there's people. Not quite what I expected, but you can't really set your expectations high, especially when traveling as a minimalist. So basically, we figured if it was John just by himself in the desert, just shitting in a hole, yeah, that's what it would be. And if it's anything else, then we're, you know, moving up from our, you know, what we thought. So basically, yeah, there were people there, several people shitting in a hole. So it was cool to see John. And he kind of bounced out and we camped in the car. We had some car issues. The radiator cracked. The heat didn't work. Got down to 19 degrees. It got really cold. I didn't have more than my summer sleeping bag, so I couldn't get out of the car, and very uncomfortable night. But then the day came and we got some JB Weld on the radiator. I got the sleeping bag I need to feel like I could survive a night if like things went south and I had to ditch and roll out on my own. And yeah, then we came here to Sedona so that Ben could do some busking. I definitely need to go like look at this stuff. I mean, you really can in this lighting. I need to go visit the crazy hiking trails. But for now, I'm just kind of exploring town. Lots of beautiful sculptures. Got some music artists. Who knows where we're gonna go? I mean, we thought about going to Quartzsite. It's the largest gem and mineral show in the world. We hear all the hippies are getting kicked out. We hear they're kind of on the different sites here. But honestly, if you're a hippie in the woods and they catch you, and you know you're allowed there 2 weeks, and then you got to leave. But as long as your site's not trashed, like just respect the land and respect yourself, and they can feel that energy, and it's usually pretty easy. I miss waiting tables. It's pretty easy TS day. So I guess it's going to come down to how big of a community do what we want to be a part of, because a lot of those communities don't really keep the land in the way that they're going to be allowed to stay sometimes. And, you know, everyone's in their path to learning. I try not to judge too much, of course. Shit, there's plenty of reasons to judge me. But it smells really good. Another recreational state. I'm gonna have to go fishing later. You'll see what that is. So yeah, I'm in Sedona. I'm gonna do some some hiking stuff and take photos and kind of figure out what's next. See if I want to continue, which I'm sure I will with Ben on whatever this journey brings, or if I'd rather get back to hitchhiking on my own, or if I want to go to try to find a spot that has less restrictions on the COVID. You know, it's kind of the skeleton in the closet for the last trip, but I know people are dying from COVID, but I know people are dying from heart disease. Florida has had no restrictions for months now. There's still people alive in Florida. It's kind of crazy. They're still alive in Florida. Yeah, it's one of the highest rates of infection. But everyone in Florida didn't die. Uh, you know, I wouldn't mind getting somewhere where I could start building up my cushion again and do the traveling right. It's kind of hard flying back past all these crazy spots and not having much, control or say. I'm sure Ben would let me if I was pretty adamant about it, but, having it not be my car, I really don't have as much say. And I do kind of miss being able to, get to the places I want. And I can't imagine, when I finally get things rolling the right way and I am just using a car and of my own and I can stop and do whatever, it's going to be fantastic. But, which I say a lot, yeah, for now it's just, I'm going to enjoy the day, take a look around. I mean, I could live in a town like this for sure. It's crazy how busy it is considering we're in the peak of the pandemic and
we got lots of room for the ladies, too. Indeed, my favorite.
It's like the week after New Year's. And last night this town was packed. It's another spiritual vortex. So you get a lot of people that come for the energy that's here. And one of them, this video's not really going anywhere, but I'll just ramble for another minute anyways. The cathedral is the rock formation where the most powerful vortex is supposed to be. I definitely need to make it up there. I've got some goals. One of them is to get lots of photos. I really had a struggle with that this past year. Most of my memory cards from the trip this past year that I never got around to editing, they became corrupted, and so I doubt I lost them all, but I need to go and pay to get someone to dig through the memory card and fix it. So I need to just find the right place and throw it out there. And then my phone won't use the editing app the right way, so I can't edit my photos, and it's just left me so discouraged this past year. Feeling like I might have lost all my photos from that last year's work. I mean, you don't even know. The photos I got from the past year, holy jeez. They are just crazy. And being in a place like this where just that's up the street, I don't want to feel discouraged to take photos in a place like this. I'm hoping to get these things taken care of. It sucks feeling like there's not really a solution. I hate feeling helpless. I shut down then. But I'm not going to shut down because I can't afford to out here. It's warming up. It was in the teens last night, but it'll be in the mid-50s today. And I really can't wait to see where all this takes me. Yeah, my goal is to get you lots of cool photos, even if it means just having to take it on my phone, have lower quality photos. I want to throw some positive stuff on Facebook at a time where there really isn't much. But I'm still going to hold my guns and keep this stuff on YouTube because I'm working hard for this. I don't want to just give it out for free. People were pretty entertained. That's awesome. If they want to watch it on YouTube and have to push a button, great. And if not, I'm not that worried. It's more of an ego thing to feel like I need to have everyone see it. I realize that a lot of people that don't even like me on my Facebook are watching these, and I'm sure there's other people that aren't willing to go onto YouTube. And fine, that's awesome. It's getting a little longer. I don't want to bore you too much, but I'm gonna try my best to get some awesomeness and positivity up onto the screen today to send it out your way. And I hope that you have a fantastic day and that you get to go and explore all the beauty that we have here in this country, because it's there. See ya.